answering your questions about retirement. It's Money Talk with Michael Eastham.
How do I know if I have enough money to retire? I'm 64 and mentally ready, but not confident that we're financially ready.
We all want to know if we have enough money to retire. But I would challenge that question. Is it the right one? You've got to know if you have enough income to retire. It's not so much about what the market value is, it's more about how much income can you get from the investments that you have. You see, if you're saving up to buy a lump sum purchase, like maybe a second home or a motor yacht or an RV or some big, large purchase, well then absolutely I agree with you, the market value is the most important thing. But when it comes to retirement, when it comes to living that stress-free retirement that you always dreamed of, the most important question is, do I have enough income? And before you get to answer that question, you actually have to take a step back, take a 30,000-foot view and ask yourself, what does retirement look like for me? What are my goals? What are my dreams? What's important to me about retirement? What is the purpose of the money that I worked so hard to save for as I worked during retirement? When you understand what those goals are, then you can start to ask the questions, okay, now I know what I want to do. Is it travel? Is it spend time with family? Is it pursue a hobby or start a business? Any of those things, they take money, right? That takes cash flow. Then you can take a look at your expenses, your individual expenses. Ask yourself, do I have all my needs met? Can I pay the mortgage? Can I pay the utilities, the electricity? Can I pay my grocery bill and still do some of the basic things that I do from day to day and year to year? And then layer on top of that the goals that you have. Travel, what is that going to cost? Is it $5,000 a year, $10,000 a year? These are the I want goals. When you get to the I want goals, then you've got your total amount of income to live that perfect retirement that you dreamed of. Now, is it always going to be perfect? Heck no. We know that's not going to be the case. But when you have that number, then you can look at your investments. You can determine if your risk level is appropriate, number one. And then are your investments allocated in a way that can help to support those goals and dreams? And in many cases, we find that if you're invested for common stocks, mutual funds, those are tools that are designed more for growth. The buy low, the sell high. If you're depending on growth for retirement income, well, guess what? That is a false sense of security, because you don't need me to tell you that the market doesn't go up every single year, right? When the market goes down, if you need income, then you could be out of luck. And what does that mean? That means that maybe you can't take the trip to see the grandkids that you wanted to this year. Maybe you got to put it off, or maybe the cruise that you wanted to take, you can't take. And think about it. What happens? You only have so many years in retirement, so many go-go years to really enjoy the things that you worked so hard to enjoy when you do step across the threshold in retirement. So you've got to make sure that all these pieces are lined up. You've got your goals, your purpose. You know what your needs are. You know what your want expenses are. You know how to allocate your investments, inclusive of course, Social Security. Maybe you've got a pension, and then the income from your investments. If you're not allocated appropriate, then you could be in for a rude awakening when you start to sell shares to generate income. We want you to shift that strategy so that you have confidence that you're generating enough income to satisfy all your needs, all your wants, and live out the stress-free retirement you worked all your life to enjoy. I hope that helps. Give us a call. We'll be happy to go through it with you and make sure that you've got everything lined up to enjoy that stress-free retirement. Thanks so much, and I look forward to speaking with you in person.
If you've got a financial question you'd like to have answered, click on the link below to submit your question. You may hear your answer on an upcoming edition of Money Talk.